I shit you not, but every single client that I have ever worked with makes these same 3 mistakes that's castrating their revenue, and my guess is that you are making these too. So the purpose of this video today is I'm going to walk you through the 3 email sins that are castrating your revenue, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. And the best news of all is it's a simple fix, and you're going to see the needle move a lot. Okay. But before we jump into it today, I have something really exciting to share with you. I just released a playbook with all my best kept secrets that I use to build sustainable revenue systems for my clients. That's driven over $1.2 million in cold hard cash for them. It also includes 5 proven email templates so you can hit the ground running and build a system for yourself. So if you want to build a sustainable system that consistently fills your clients with consistently fills your calendars with leads who want to work with you, if you want to close more deals, bigger ones consistently, want to make more money without actually having to do more, and have the right clients not only find you but want to work with you, click the link in the description to download the Sustainable Revenue Playbook below, or go to the sustainablerevenueplaybook.com. Okay, so now let's jump into it. We don't have any time to waste. So the number one mistake that I see businesses make with their email copy, okay? And I think this one is going to move the needle the most for you, so pay attention, okay? I'm pulling my sleeves up. This is getting serious. Okay, so mistake number 1. No, that's not how you spell mistake. Mistake number 1, using book your call here as a CTA. Book your call here, get your copy here, buy here, anything like that. Okay, and the reason being is nobody wants to book a call with you. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to spend more of their time on a sales call, okay? Because people aren't dumb. They know that's what they're doing. Literally no one. They want solutions to their problems. They want to know a tangible outcome that they're going to get from talking to you, right? So sidebar, you'll notice all my templates in the Sustainable Revenue Playbook use a benefit outcome focused call to action, okay? So that means your call to action should be dripping with outcomes and solutions to their problems, okay? So one of them feels, so like saying book a call here, it just feels like another task in their to-do list. Okay, that's never ending. They don't want to do that. Where another one actually seems like they're taking a step forward in the direction to a solution to a problem they've been having, okay? So here's a quick and dirty formula that I use for my clients. There's lots of ways to do this, but like just to give you something on the call or on the video here, how to get desired outcome without pain they want to avoid. Okay? So here's an example of one you could use for a tax planning firm. Click here to save $10,000 or more in taxes without, that's important, raising red flags with the IRS. Pretty good, right? But you see how like click here to save $10,000 or more in taxes without raising red flags with the IRS is better than book your call here? Which one would you rather do? You know what I'm saying? You want to think of like the without statement as handling an objection. Like every single service, no matter what it is, your customers and potential clients, they have objections. So you need to know what these are so you can be like, without raising red flags with the IRS, right? So I want you to understand this, because if you decide to download my Sustainable Revenue Playbook, you got 5 templates, all the answers are in there, but once your training wheels are off and you're writing emails for yourself, I will come after you if you continue to say, book your call here. You will see me in your DMs if I find out, okay? Because this is going to move the needle a lot. This is going to bring in a lot more revenue for you, okay? And if you're skeptical, try it anyways and try and prove me wrong, okay? So let's move on to mistake number 2, not addressing objections, okay? I can already hear some of you saying, but if I bring up objections, won't that put ideas in their head? And the answer is no, okay? These objections are already in their heads, rolling around like a loose marble, and by not addressing them, you're letting them fester and grow until they become the reason your prospect doesn't buy, okay? And worse off, the reason that your competitor who has their shit sorted out a little bit more swoops in and takes them up under their wing, okay? So every single email you send that's pushing them to an offer in any way, shape, or form should address at least one objection, okay? So how I would do this, for example, because I build sustainable revenue systems using email funnels, how I might do this in one of my emails, one objection that I get a lot is time. I don't have time for this, okay? Because I work with busy coaches, consultants, business owners. They got lots on their plate. So this is how I would handle this objection email, okay? You might be thinking, this sounds great, but you don't have time to implement, it's a hard word to write, another marketing strategy. Oops. I get it. Use empathy. I do get it. I don't have time because I'm working with the clients all the time. You know what I mean? I get it. That's why I've designed this system. I'm not typing well today, you guys. To take up, geez Louise, okay. To take up less than 30 minutes of your time each week. We're just going to keep going. And then it runs on autopilot forever. You see what I mean? So an objection of my target audience is they don't have time, okay? You might be sitting here thinking this sounds great, but you don't have time to implement another marketing strategy. Use some empathy. I get it. That's why I designed the system to take less than 30 minutes of your time each week, and then it runs on autopilot forever. Boom, objection squash. They're in my sales calendar, my call calendar. They're on a sales call in my calendar, okay? Anyways, every single offer and every single different type of client is going to have a different set of objections. It is your job to know that. Do some market research, listen in on sales calls, figure out what is going to prevent them from buying, right? But you got like your really common ones. It's too expensive. It's too complicated. I don't have enough time. It won't work for me. Bad timing. Okay. So stuff like that. But there's going to be really niche ones for your offer, right? Because if you don't address these objections, somebody else will, and they'll be driving all the way to the bank with money that should have been yours. Okay? Cool. Let me know if that makes sense. Mistake number 3. And this is more common than you think, is your email sells the wrong thing. Okay? So this means, most businesses with their emails, they sell the wrong thing, right? They pitch their product, their service, but what they really should be selling is the click. Okay? Let me break this down for you a little bit more. The job of your email, and the only job of your email, is to sell the click, is to sell the next step. Your email isn't supposed to close the deal. It's supposed to get them to take the next step in your funnel, right? Whether that's to your sales page or to book a call in your calendar, right? So when you try and do too much in one email, you end up with like this bloated disaster that makes you look like a disorganized, desperate mess. You got too much dip on your chip. You just need to roll it back a little bit, okay? So like I've seen clients roll in with emails that are like 1,500 plus words. It's like a novel that tries to explain every detail of their offer, handle every objection, and basically try to do the job of what their sales team is paid for, or what they built a sales page for, right? So this is why some people have really decent open rates, but like their click rates suck and so do their conversion rates. Instead, focus on one thing in one email, so like one objection, okay? And write it about that. Because you're going to be sending out more than one email, so it doesn't matter anyways, right? So my recommendation, the rule of 1 for your emails, 1 pain point, 1 desired outcome, 1 curiosity gap. That's just going to get the link click, okay? Save the sales pitch for your sales team. That's what they paid them for, or that's what you paid someone to write you a sales page for. Stop trying to do too much in your emails, right? Okay. So there you have it. Those are the 3 deadly email sins that are castrating your revenue. But like I said before, the good news is they are completely fixable. And once you implement implement these changes this week, I guarantee you'll start to see the needle moving more, okay? But yeah, that's all I have for you today. And again, if you missed my sustainable revenue playbook, it's in the link below. It's going to help you solve this problem and a bunch of other ones. It's educational material over 5 days. Super excited for you to dive into it. And then if you have any questions, give me a shout. But I hope you found this super valuable. We'll talk to you soon.